Fast Romance is a Glasgow set comedy. That's the initial thing that made me want to watch this movie. A movie that was set close to my home city, one that I could look at locations and go, you know, I know that place, I've been there often, hear the Scottish accent in a movie, which can sometimes sound a little bit harsh, but it's nice to see things that I know and where the cast reminds me of people that I know as well, and just, it was interesting, something I wanted to check out. It's a kind of low budget movie. It's a kind of comedy drama type thing about these various people all trying to find love in various guises. It's set around a speed dating plot line where all these cast people go to speed dating. Some of them get matched, some of them don't. They end up seeing each other afterwards, and some people relationship works, some don't. And even saying that plot, it sounds kind of typical of kind of low budget rom-coms. It sounds like the kind of thing that you've seen before, and you can kind of tell where most of it's going to go from the offset. There are some surprises throughout the movie. There are some storylines that branch off into things that I had no idea it was going to go to. And one of the major things I was left with was how much I liked a lot of what happened. It's not fantastic, it's not out the world, but it's very strong. It creates these characters that I actually liked. Hoped they were going to find what they were looking for. I enjoyed spending time with. And most of the beats, the typical beats that you want done, happen. Bad guys get punished. Good guys learn a lesson. Sometimes people have to make a mistake to move on and get stronger. All these things happen in the movie, and it leaves you with a sense of, that was good, and a smile on your face at the end of it. It does juggle a lot of characters, and it tries not to give any short shrift, although it does have to leave some characters a little bit two-dimensional and doesn't really flesh them out, but that's okay because most of the main characters are characters we get to see a little bit more of, a little bit deeper into their characteristics. It does try to leave on some heavy themes later on with certain storylines, and I don't think they worked entirely 100%, but they do a good enough job. I like the actors as well. Lots of unfamiliar faces. There's a couple of famous Scottish faces in there and like minor cameos, but a lot of the main players I hadn't seen before, but they all do a very good job. Fast Romance was a movie that kind of caught me off guard. I was expecting something not so great, something that wouldn't really highlight Scotland in a positive fashion, and I found something that I actually enjoyed, something that I forgot was based in Scotland, and actually I tuned more to the characters and the storyline that it was telling, and I had fun with that. If I had to categorise it, I would say that it leans very much on the romantic comedy. Even though it does try to broach in other kind of genres ever so slightly, it is all about these people trying to find love and making a few mistakes along the way. Fast Romance is a definite recommendation. Not only because you get to see some lovely scenery of Scotland, but because you get to spend time with some characters who you genuinely like by the end of the movie, and whose mistakes or correct choices really work out for them. But all in all, you get to find a cast of characters whose risk in doing this speed dating ultimately works for them, giving them the thing that they choose, the thing that they want, that love, that connection, the thing that's going to enrich their life. Fast Romance looks pretty good. It's got a fairly decent soundtrack of some local artists. It's got some nice photography of Scotland. I think it's definitely worth checking out if you can get your hands on a copy. So yeah, let me know in the comment box below if you've seen Fast Romance, what you thought of it, and I'll see you next time on Man vs Film.